out there, YouTube? Well, it's the middle of August. I should have had a lot more hot rod stuff done by now, but I'm showing you my deck because I just finished it. This is what I've been doing all summer. I didn't build that deck. I had to completely redo it though. Most of what you see there is new except for the roof and all that. That's all original, except that I stripped it all, restained it. Now the lower deck, I replaced quite a bit of that. But I thought I'd just do a video and catch y'all up. That's taken up a large part of my time, but it turned out pretty nice, I think. Completely stripped, inside and out. All them handrails are new, band boards. So I won't have to mess with that for a couple of years now, hopefully. Came out pretty nice, but I thought we'd do an update here on what I've been doing hot rod wise. I have done some stuff, not a lot, but at least I'm back doing what I need to be doing. As you can see, Miss Jean's up on the lift, and we got the front end stripped out from underneath her. And the reason being is I bought some aftermarket upper and lower control arms from a place on the internet called Rusty Nuts and Rods. I think they've since gone out of business. They should, because they're horrible. And the control arms I bought, they fit the car. You can go back and look on a video that I did when I put them on. They fit the car okay, but they caused the tops of the wheels to tilt in towards the engine on both sides. And man, I tried everything to get that correct, but essentially what it amounted to is those control arms were Chinese junk with incorrect geometry. And so I've had to restrip this entire thing out, and I'm putting all my stock pieces back on there because the car sat beautifully and rode beautifully. Did everything really good. I've gotten all that back out and completely stripped it all again and recoated it with POR 15, so it's all fresh, ready to go back on the car. Putting the original springs back in it. These are a set of Moog 6004 coil springs. They were only in the car for, oh gosh, not very long at all. I mean, they don't have any miles on them. They're like brand spanking new. If anybody wants them, I'll sure sell them. Just let me know. We'll work something out. So, I've got everything ready to go back on there. And I'm about to do that this coming week. It's my project for the week. Put everything back underneath the front end and make a couple of adjustments underneath here. Clean some things up. I got a little bit of rust right there on some of the bolt heads. I'm going to touch all that up there again, and you know, just different places. But for the most part, the old girl's holding up pretty well since the strip down and renovation. Some touching up needed in various places, but them header tubes, two-piece headers, right? They slide out right here, go over the frame, and then unbolt from the head right there. Pretty trick situation. Those are hookers right there too. So while I got it apart, I'm going to go ahead and take all this off real quick, and you know, I'm not going to take the pitman arm off, but I'm going to take the tie rod ends off and repaint those, retouch them and stuff. Clean up underneath the fender wells real good. Touch up paint wherever it needs touching up at, and just, you know, essentially just clean it up real nice. And then get her on the ground and get her back on the street. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Yep. everything looks real good on the back end of the car and underneath it, and everything's still nice and clean and just like it was when I redid it 6 years ago. Hard to believe it still looks like this, but it does. That's what POR 15 will do for you, fellas. Stuff is good, lasts, goes a long time before you have to even think about touching it. All that is POR 15, anti-rust inhibitor paint, all of it. I mean the whole car underneath. I did all that laying on my back. That was before I had my own lift, but it still looks great. I'm really happy with it. And a little touch-up paint needing on that U-joint there, and pumpkin, touch that up a little bit. Like I said, I'm just going to go around it and touch it up and make sure everything's ready to go. Really, there's not a lot to do once I get the front end done again on it. So she's going to be ready to go here shortly. Can't wait to get her back on the street. And then this guy here is going on the lift. I've been wanting to get started on this forever. I've got a Muncie 4-speed I'm going to put in it. Me and my buddy, we're going to do some hot rodding with this thing. That's the next project up for bids. Well, not up for bids, but you know what I'm saying. It's next. Hey, listen, I got a engine over here, small block 350 Chevy that I built when Rev was still alive, right before I had to move out of the shop. And I don't really have anything to do with it, so if anybody's got any use for a fresh 350, I'd probably sell this, you know. I was going to put it in that old truck that I had, but then I had to move out of the shop after Rev died, and so I've just got it here. It's just sitting here ready to go. I've adjusted all the valves. Now I haven't started this thing in, I don't know, a couple of weeks, but it'll start right up. So like I said, it's ready to go. No leaks, no nothing. Fresh 350 engine. I'm going to guess somewhere probably around 375 horse. It's not a big one. But it'll make somebody a good driver, you know what I mean? Put it in a, I don't know, whatever you want to put it in, a truck. The engine came out of a truck, so. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But that's the update for now. Just been busy on that deck, and I got it finished now, so I'm done for the summer as far as house projects, and this old girl is next. Get her done and get her back on the street. Can't wait. I'm going to put an overdrive in it too. I don't know if I mentioned that in any of my videos. I found a company, you guys probably know about it. What they do is you replace the tail shaft on your transmission with this overdrive unit, and it gives you an overdrive. Man, this car needs one so bad. Really need. I got a little bit of a drip there, don't I? But yeah, I'm seriously considering doing that with this transmission, because I was going to take this out and put something else in it, but that's a good stout transmission. I hate to do that. Them pieces are $2,600, man. I'm just trying to get my head around that. Build a whole new transmission for $2,600, can't you? But all I got to do with that is bolt it on and cut the drive shaft a little bit, and heck, it's ready to go. So I don't know, man. I'm contemplating that. I'd take your thoughts, and ideas on that if anybody's ever dealt with one of those. So anyway, that's it for now. Try to feed my channel a little more than I have here in the past. I really hate that I haven't had time to mess with it too much, but hopefully getting that deck finished and some other projects I had going all at the same time, I've got them all done now, so I'm gonna have a little time on my hands to get some work done out here in my shop, which I'm super excited about. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, and look forward to your comments. See y'all later.